Welcome back to the channel, guys. Last video I said that I was going to do the brakes on the Ranger, which Ranger's pulled up right here. Long story short, I was doing the rear brakes on the truck. I got all the parts. I was doing the rear brakes on the truck, was filming it or whatnot, and my phone fell over and shut my phone off somehow. And I lost footage when it fell over, it corrupted, so yeah, sorry about that. I hate losing footage like that, but really jump brakes aren't that hard to do anyways, so the fronts are a little bit more complicated because they're the front locking hubs, which I bought everything on Rock Auto. I bought everything to do the front and rear brakes for like was shipping. It was like $250, $260 ish. O'Reilly's wanted like $370, $360 after taxes and shit like that. I was like, no. So, but we're going to be working on the fronts today, so hopefully nothing happens and the video doesn't get messed up from it. So, but we're gonna hop to it and get this party going.
Alright, so obviously you see the truck is already jacked up off the ground. It's maybe 4 inches off the ground. I already loosened all the lug nuts, so now we're going to take the wheel off. Got my 4-way. This hand listening should have charged my impact. Man, I just cleaned these wheels last night. They're dirty. Alright, we're going to set these aside so we don't lose them. Alright, let's try and get you guys a little closer.
Alright, that should be a little bit better.
Now see, these are the manual locking hubs, which I like these better than the automatic ones, just preference. Now you can just slide it right off, comes right off. Yeah, I'm gonna have to repack these. So, to get the rotor off, you gotta get all this stuff off right here. There's like a couple washers or whatnot. Yeah. You can tell these rotors needs to be changed. They haven't been changed in a while, so we're gonna change them. Looks like he didn't clean them. Someone didn't clean them. Got tons of brake dust everywhere. Alright, I'm gonna find all the tools I need to get this off and get back with you guys in a second. So, alright. So you're probably wondering why I have a box right there. So I can lay all these parts in there. I did get the wheel bearings too in the races for the other rotors. Now, normally I don't mind getting messy and my hands dirty. This shit, oh god, this shit's a pain in the ass. So, I'm gonna wear some gloves. Got extension, a 3/8 extension. I'm using for the pins to get them out. So I just tap them out. Boom, they come out. I use the 3/8 because it's easier than using a flathead screwdriver. Because flathead screwdriver, you gotta go back and forth, back and forth. You can use a bolt too, but this is just more convenient. Alright, this is it's about as long as the pins too, well, a little bit longer, so it's probably a 7 or 8 inch extension that I used. And then there's a pin here, there's a pin down here, obviously. Then if you're lucky, they'll come off without a problem. Sometimes you gotta smack out the hammer. Top and the bottom. Let's wiggle them back and forth. Until they come off. So, so I'm just gonna hang that out to the side. Yeah, see, this isn't good. It's got like a weird wear in it right here and right here on the back side. Guessing it wasn't fully making contact with the rotor. That's what it looks like. Yeah, see this back side of the rotor's all rusty right here. So I never had a hard time stopping. So the back brake pad just sits back there. Then the front brake pad is right here. Take your flathead screwdriver. Oh, come on. Pry it off like that. Come off. Front ones don't have any weird wear, so. Oh man, I took my hoodie off because I was hot. Oh, the wind has picked up. And now it's freezing cold. Oh, the brake dust shield's gone too. That's lovely. Alright, I'm gonna go put my hoodie back on. Alright, got my hoodie back on. Now I'm just gonna start cleaning all this grease off so I can see if it needs to come off. I'm just using a dirty rag just to get like the majority of the grease off. They did not take care of this. Alright, so there's a clip down here at the bottom. Take a screwdriver, You just seen it, very easy. Just pop up. And the screwdriver would palm my hand. And don't let it fly. Little clip. There's like a little groove in there. Let's set that in the box. Try and keep it in order too. The stuff you pull out. And there's this little guy right here, that little washer. It's got grooves in it. You gotta line the grooves up on here. Get it out, see? My rag. Wipe off all this old grease. That's why I got the box over there. Keep it all in order. Alright. Now, the fun stuff. So, obviously, you need a special tool to get this nut off here. Then there's a washer, then there's another nut. So, this is what I'm going to do. Take a flathead, put it in the groove, take a hammer, try and get up. Uh-oh. Well, that isn't working. Damn. That stinks. I'm gonna see if I have this tool in my box. Okay, so I did find the socket in my toolbox, and something special came in the mail. So stay tuned for the next video, and it's for the Ranger. That's all I gotta say. Alright. So, this is the tool. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4 notches in it. There's 4 notches in this. So, line up the notches. Now, it's gonna be a little hard to get on. I'm just gonna tap it with a hammer, and I'll find my impact. Oh, it's not too weak to get off. Oh, shenanigans. Well, it's a 1/2-inch drive, so let me go find my 1/2-inch drive ratchet. Alright. So I couldn't find my ratchet, but I found this guy. Don't know what the name of this is called. It's pretty bent up, so someone put this on really tight. I had to put my bar on it. Just push on it, get it off, it comes off. So got that loose. I had to tap around good. There we go. Okay. Gonna twist it off. Someone had this on tight, like, holy crap. They're not supposed to be on that tight at all. Not at all. do believe you can get these brand new on Rock Auto too if you have to. So now after that, there's like this little washer right here that slides out. There's a little groove right here too. Again, I'm just trying to get all the nasty grease off. And see a little washer. And then this is the nut. It had a groove right in here. Whatnot, the tool kind of just slides in there like so, like that. I do believe that tool is my father's tool, so you can see this one isn't tight, so you can spin it off with your fingers, which is good. That's what you want. The manual locking hubs are easier to do than the automatic ones. That's why I like the manuals too, by the way. Easier to the rotor off and on. Typically the automatic ones, they have like this weird spring mechanism thing in there. I don't like them because sometimes they don't stay in four-wheel drive when it needs to be four-wheel drive. So that's why I don't like that. Now, this one is different than the other one. It has little notch in it right there. You can see it. Now, this washer before that has little holes in it. There's a groove right in here, and this needs to be in one of these little pins right here, on these little holes, so it keeps it in place. So that's why I say keep everything in order that you take off. Now, slide that forward a little bit. Take that bearing out. Bam. Alright, a little worn. Again, this is why I got new wheel bearings, because I'm already in here. So I might as well just replace them with fresh new ones with good grease in them. Now you can just slide that off like so. And the seal stayed in the hub too, so that's cool. See, this is what I was talking about. And the back part, this is where that weird groove was, and it was riding along this rusty area right here. That's why I was making a weird groove or whatnot in that. So and now to pull the axle out, which I'm not going to do that. That's going to be in a later video, because I had to replace these 4x4 joints in here because they're clicking and clacking when I put in 4x4. But you just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You pull this out. This is your axle shaft right here. So that's what just pops out like that. And then you can just pop the whole axle completely out. So we're not doing that today. Just simply doing the front brakes. I remember I had that tool too. I was going through my toolbox. I was like, what is this tool for? Then I remembered, oh yeah, it's for the 4x4 brakes. Which two-wheel drive brakes are completely different than 4x4, because honestly it's two-wheel drive and 4x4. So I'll just clean up all the old nasty grease everywhere, I'm going to be putting in new grease anyways. Well, that's what you want, so. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get the rotor and all the parts, the grease, and show you guys. Alright, so I am using Castrol Proplex Red grease. I love using Castrol products. I really do. I really trust them. So I kind of accidentally smushed this one a little. I accidentally stepped on it. I didn't realize it was by the parts box. So yeah. So just gonna take some grease, just put it all over the spindle. Well, whatever you want to call it, spindle, shaft, whatever. Same thing. 4x4 spindle. Just gonna load her up with some grease, man. Is that because it barely had any grease on there? Granted, yeah, it's supposed to have some grease on there, but it barely had anything on there. So I'm gonna load her up with some grease. It's probably because when I went fucking mudding with it one day. Yeah, I should have gotten that on video, but I didn't, so. Alright. Now, I already did this. I didn't get it on video. Sorry. But I already packed the new wheel bearings. So what you do, there's a tool that you can go buy. It's kind of expensive. So I did the old-fashioned way. Put grease in your hand. Take some grease. Put it on your hand, on your palm, and you go like that, and you push down on it, and it packs the wheel bearings. It is a very quite messy time, so wear gloves if you want to do that. I already did it, so that's why I'm not doing it right now, because I did that when I did the rear brakes on the truck that day. Well, the wind is not on my side today. Now, I didn't go for the cheap rotors on Rock Auto. I went with Rebestos, which is a good brand. So, and they already come with the races in them. So, alright, now you guys can see me. So they already come with the races inside here. I take my wheel bearing. See, this is the race. This is the wheel bearing. It's this. Plop. Pop it down in there. Stick the race back inside. You never know. I might be able. Might need it one day. So. Try and keep my gloves clean. You know, I do have brake cleaner to clean the surface. So this is the seal that goes right here. So just take your hammer, just actually use a rubber mallet, not a hammer. know where I put it. So, use a rubber mallet. Don't use a hammer because you could actually damage it. But I'm going to try not to. So. Alright, now the seal is completely flush with the rotor. Alright, now it's completely flush with the rotor. So, okay, it's back to the spindle now. So, grab it from the studs. Uh-oh. Ooh. Woo. It's a kind of a tight squeeze. Woo. Kind of scared me a little. Cause I know. Okay. But the Rangers with the front rotors, you have to know your gear ratio, because if you have the 345s, I want to say the 345 gear ratio, it is a completely different like diameter inside hub, I guess. I don't know, but this has 373 gears in the front and in the rear, so which is good for daily driver use or whatnot. So I'm not gonna upgrade the gears in this. It's my daily driver slash sometimes if I get hair up my ass, you know, go mud bogging. You know what I mean? But out in Michigan, because that's where I'm at, out in Michigan, snow kind of sucks. So I know there's other states that has, you know, bad snow too. So, but it's just I'd rather have a 4x4, you know, with some nice meaty tires on it, and if I get a bug up my ass when I go mud bogging, I can go mud bogging. So, don't want. So, now I'm just kind of this wheel bearing in there. And yes, it's gonna be a tight fit because everything is kind of new, fresh. Trying to wipe some of the grease off. So, again, this is where you have everything lined up properly. Got some good old brake cleaner. I'm just gonna brake clean the rest of this grease off. I do have another can brake cleaner too, if anyone's wondering. Now, I did not find any videos at all to do this. So this is one of the reasons why I'm doing a video on it. So, little nipple part. That's it. It goes facing towards the tire, not towards the frame. So, stick that on there. So, spin it on. Whee. That's not on all the way. Grabbing this fancy little tool that I have. Go. Now, not our business. Alright. Alright, so what I did is I completely tightened it. I'm gonna back it off. Just see, that's completely tight. Okay. Rotors are tough to spin. So what I'm gonna do, I'm going to back it off just a little bit. Alright. Alright. That feels good. That feels good. Actually, where this little nipple is, I want it lined up in this groove right there, because that's how it came off. I want it centered in the groove. I'm gonna show you guys, bring you guys a little closer so you guys can see better. Where the heck was that? Alright. Focus. There it goes. Alright. See the little nipple pin sticking out of the nut? Line it up in that groove right there. So now, see how there's a groove at the top of this washer? It goes right on in there. So I'm going to clean this up before I put that on in there. So that is what I'm talking about with that nipple and the groove. Alright. So slide this on. And voila. Show you guys again. Focus. There you go. See the little nipple in the groove, where the groove is right there? It's in where the hole is on that washer. So now got our other nut. Slide this on. Spin it on. Get it all nice and tight. This is why I said wear gloves. It's kind of messy. Alright. Now this is supposed to be tight, but not tight. Like literally, like I had to hit it, like put all my weight on that bar, and I weigh like 180 pounds. Alright, this socket's wanting to move around. Sometimes you have to do this. Just gotta tap it on a little bit, you know, get it on there. Let's see, it's want to move again. Alright. It's tight. Now we got next our little washer with the groove in it. That's gonna slide on. So now right in front of that washer, it's like a little C-clip, whatever you want to freaking call this thing. I'm calling it a C-clip. If it's not, my bad. But this little guy right here. See, it's this little guy. Fits right in this groove right here. Kind of keeps everything in place. Take the butt end, our flathead is gonna get it tapped in a little bit with the butt end of the screwdriver, and then take the screwdriver, oh no, oh, must be a pain. A pain in the butt. Get on. Get in your little home, buddy. Ah, got it. All right. Ta-da. Now, what we're going to do is take our cap, our locking 4x4 cap. We're going to take our grease. Hence why I said wear gloves too. Damn, what the hell? Just gonna put some grease in there. So that it keeps it all nice and lubed up. Oh, my bad. Put some nice grease in there. Alright. So now, I'm gonna go get another rag so I can brake clean this off real quick. Alright. I'm gonna take my gloves off. My gloves are greasy. So that's, yeah, fuck it. Use the rest of it. Just gonna. Reason why you want to clean your rotors off is because from the manufacturer they put like this residue on there from it rusting. so it protects it. And that's why you want to clean your rotor off with brake parts cleaner. I have another can to do the other side. So that's why you want it cleaning the back side of it right now. That's why you want it so the surface is clean. Alright, so now that is done, I'm gonna go grab a C-clamp to press the caliper in real quick. Alright, so I got my C-clamp, I got it undone. Now we're gonna grab our caliper, use the old brake pad in there like so. C-clamp on there like so. Kinda hold it weird. This is just to compress the caliper all the way in, so when you put the new brakes on, they can fit. Yeah, sometimes it likes to slip on you. Alright, that is done. So see, completely compressed in all the way. Clean caliper piston up. Get this gunk off here. Alright, new can. Alrighty, so we're gonna put that there like so. Alright, now for the brake pads. These are Posi Quiets, which are better than those cheap ass ones that were on it. Oh look, it even comes with new pens. Sweet. Alright. Comes with new pins and all the hardware. Cool. Sometimes they don't come with new hardware, so that's why I'm kind of really excited about it. But okay, cool. Yeah, there. Packaged very well. I like that. You can find all these products on Rock Auto too, guys. So. What's up?
I'm gonna let Suge out and Nico's out here.
Alrighty. So this short one. Actually, I want to compare these and see like what I do with that other one. Huh. Here. I want to see the comparisons. Huh. Oh, they were due. Here's the old one. Here's a new one. So that's why you want to compress the rotors too. So you just slide this one on back here. Hey, get out of here, Shug. Come on. Now, before I do that, I'm gonna put a little bit of black grease, or like caliper grease, on it, so my brakes don't squeak. Just a wee bit. Not a lot, just a wee bit. Right, let's just use them for the backs. I don't want to use them for the fronts.
They all gotta go or they're gonna be silly.
Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry about that. So, same process. Stick one side on first. Use a screwdriver. Pry the other side on. Must be a pain. Sometimes you can just give it a sometimes. Alright. So they have these little grooves right up here, down here. So now, stick it on like so. Ta-da! Alright. That's a little bit propped in place. Gonna first order these. You can just use the hammer. Right. Now your brakes are all said and done. Some little. Actually, I'll show you guys a new one. A new one. See, there's like a little groove right here. that's how you know when this pin is all the way in, is when this end of the groove meets right here. So now, locking hub, just slides on. Make sure no grease came out the sides. Now we're golden. Then you put your wheel back on, and you're on your merry way. Well, that's gonna be it for this video, guys. This is how to change front rotors and brakes on a '94 Ford Ranger with the manual locking hubs.